Hello students, in last video we already discussed what are the rules for the calculation of oxidation number. Okay, now let us discuss paradox of fractional oxidation number. Means what? Already we saw few of the oxidation number we are getting in the fraction. For example, if you see carbon suboxide, that is C3O2. If you see here, oxidation number of carbon in this one 4/3. It's a fraction. How it is? Here we have the 3x minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. Okay. So how much we are getting here? Value 4/3. Okay. Here what is here? We are getting the oxidation number in the fraction. Now if you see the bromium oxide Br3O8, in that if you see the bromine oxidation number is what? 16/3. How means? We have to calculate the bromium. We have the 3 bromium atom plus 8 oxygen atoms, that is equal to 0. Already we have the rule that if its neutral molecule is there, the sum of the oxidation number should be equal to what? 0. Now we have to calculate for the what? Bromine. One oxygen oxidation number is what? How much we have? -2. So 8 into -2 means we have the -16 equal to 0. If you go for simplification, bromine oxidation number in this what? 16/3. It is what? Here we are getting the what? Fractional oxidation number. Now if you see the another example, Na2S4O6, in this what is the sulfur oxidation number means? Here we have the 2.5. It is also what? Fraction. Now how you are going to calculate? Here we have the 2 sodium atoms plus 4 sulfur atoms plus 6 oxygen atoms equal to 0. Why? Because means already we have the rule. If a neutral molecule is there, sum of the oxidation number should be equal to what? 0. Now sodium is a first group element, so oxidation state is what? +1. 2 into +1 plus 4 sulfur atom, we have to find out for the sulfur atom, plus 6 into -2. Why? Because means oxygen general oxidation number is what? -2 equal to 0. Now if you go for the simplification, 4s minus 10 equal to 0, s sulfur equal to 10/4, you are getting the fraction. Now if you see here, fractional oxidation state is the average oxidation state of the element under examination, and the structural parameters, okay, talking about the structural parameters, reveals that the element for whom fractional oxidation state is realized is present in different oxidation state. Okay, what is the meaning of that one? Okay, here what happened? We have the some oxidation number in the average. Okay, these are the fractions indicate. Okay, this fractional oxidation number indicate this average oxidation number. Means we have the 4 sulfur atom, average oxidation number how much means 2.5. In this case, for the bromine, average we have 3 bromine atoms, average how much means 16.3. For the C3 carbon atoms, we have the 3 carbon atoms, average oxidation number how much means 4/3. Now if you come to see the structures, in the structure if you see, now this is structure of what? C3O2, carbon suboxide. Now this is structure. In this structure if you see, here in the structure it is going to reveal each atom having the different oxidation number. Okay, here if you see the structure, we know very well the oxygen common oxidation number is what? -2. Okay, this -2 going to compensate with the what? +2 of this carbon. It is more electronegativity, less electronegativity. Next here carbon there is no transfer of electron. Why? Because means same electronegativity, so it is 0. Now if you see in this between two oxygen common oxidation state is -2. Now this -2 is going to compensate with the +2. Okay, so this is less electronegativity, more electronegativity. Now in between these two there is no transfer of electrons, so it is what? 0. So if you see here we have the 3 carbon atoms are there, 3 carbon atoms having the different oxidation numbers. Okay, this is +2, 0, +2. Now come to here, up to now we learn here we have the 4/3. Okay, it is what here? This is the average oxidation number. But if you go for the actual, if you see the structure here, from the structure you can see, from the structural parameters, okay, from the structure you can see each element having the different oxidation number. Means once you are getting the fraction means it indicates the what? Average oxidation number. Okay, now if you next if you see the tribromo octaoxide structure is like this. Okay, if you see this is structure of tribromo octaoxide. In this here general oxidation state of oxygen you know very well, -2, -2, -2. This total charge nothing but -6 is going to balance with the what? +6 on the bromine atom. Next here there is no transfer of electron between these two. But here if you see on this bromine atom we have the one oxygen atom, another oxygen atom. So here -2, -2. minus 2 means total how much charge we have? Minus 4. This minus 4 going to compensate with the what? Plus 4 on in this bromine atom. Next, if you see this bromine atom having there is no electron transfer between this bromine. Why? Because means similar atom having the similar electronegativity, so there is no charge present between these two bromine atom. Now come to here. If you see here on this bromine we have the 3 oxygen atoms, so minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. This minus 6 is going to compensate with the what? Plus 6 on the bromine atom. So here what happened, if you see the some structure, each bromine atom having the different oxidation state. That is plus 6, plus 4 and plus 6. Now if you see previous what we learned here, in this we have the 16.3. This is the average oxidation number. Okay. Here once you get in the fraction means it indicates we have the average oxidation number. But in reality in the structure each bromine atom having the different oxidation number. Next, structure of tetrathionate. This is our S4O6 minus 2 structure of tetrathionate. If you see this is the structure. Okay. Now if you see the in this sulfur atom, what is the oxidation number means? Here we have the minus 2 minus 2. Okay. So here minus 2 is there, so minus 2 means here I am keeping the one negative charge on this oxygen atom, another negative charge on this oxygen atom. Now if you see here around sulfur atom, how many negative charges are there? Here minus 2. General oxidation state of oxygen is what? Minus 2, minus 2. Once oxygen with double bond means you have to take the what? Minus 2. This is minus 2, minus 2, minus 1. Total how much the total minus charges are there? Minus 5. So this minus 5 going to compensate with the what? Plus 5 on the sulfur. So there is no sulfur here, no electron transfer. So this sulfur having the zero oxidation state. Here also sulfur same element. So zero oxidation state. Now come to on this sulfur atom again. Here we have the minus 2, minus 2, minus 1. Okay. So total minus 5 is there. This is going to compensate with the plus 5 in the sulfur atom. Okay. Now come to if you see what I want to convey means whenever we come across the fractional oxidation state of any particular element in any species, we must understand that this is the average oxidation number only. So while doing the oxidation number, if you are getting the fraction means it definitely once you are getting the fraction means it indicates what? Average oxidation number only. In reality, the element in that particular species is present in more than one whole number oxidation state. Means what? Generally, if you see here, we have the iron oxide Fe3O4. Okay. In that, if you calculate the what is the iron oxidation number means, here we have the 3 iron atoms. Okay, 3x plus 4 oxygen atoms equal to 0. Why? Because means the neutral atom sum of the oxidation number should be equal to 0. Now 3x plus 4 into minus 2. Why? Because means oxygen general oxidation state minus 2 equal to 0. Now if you go for simplification, we have the x equal to plus 8 by 3. Means in that here we have the iron oxidation number 1 plus 8 by 3. This is the what? This is a what? Fractional oxidation number, nothing but is the average oxidation number. So if generally what happened, this Fe3O4 is obtained by what? By FeO plus Fe2O3 giving together what? Fe3O4. So in this species what happened, the oxidation number is present in more than one type. Here you can see it is about a combination of FeO plus and Fe2O3. Now if you see the FeO, in this what's the iron oxidation state? Again you calculate iron plus minus 2. Why? Because means general oxidation state of oxygen minus 2 equal to 0. Now if you go for simplification, Fe iron equal to what? Plus 2. This is a what? In the iron in the plus 2 oxidation state is called as a what? Ferrous oxide. Okay. Next, here what? FeO over. Next one more we have Fe2O3. Now if you see in Fe2O3 it is called as a ferric. Okay. Ferric oxide. Now in this we have to calculate the for iron. So 2 iron atom plus 3 oxygen atoms give equal to 0. Why? Because means neutral molecule. Now 2 iron atom plus 3 into oxygen what? Oxidation number minus 2 equal to 0. So for 2 iron atom oxidation number is what? Plus 6. But for 1 iron atom oxidation number is what? Plus 3. So here what happened? Here what we are going to tell means generally if you go further, generally if you see here Fe3O4, it is if you go further general calculation what happened, we are getting the fraction oxidation number, nothing but this is a what? Average oxidation number. But actually it is a combination of ferrous oxide, ferric oxide. How you are going to calculate mean, if you see here one iron atom having the what plus 2 oxidation state and remaining 2 having the what? Plus 3 oxidation states. Okay. Now Next, if you see, oxidation state may be fraction as in O2 plus and O2 minus, where it is plus half minus half respectively. Here in case of O2 plus and O2 minus, we have the oxidation number what? Plus 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 respectively. Okay, this is about the what? Fractional oxidation number. Simple, what I want to convey means, if there is a fraction means it indicates the average oxidation number. Okay.